So today someone's asked me to do a video on, it's not a bed. Oh, it's nasty. Ugh. Someone has asked me to do a video on talking about my experiences, telling people I was in an LDR, like my family and friends, and what their reactions were. My LDR, it's been hit. Let's go again. My LDR had been going on since February 2013, and me and Harry had known each other since mid 2012. Well, I did call it a relationship, but I did kind of say we were seeing each other as well, because I didn't actually know if we'd meet up, and I still feel the exact same way that I did feel. 2013, I got in this relationship, February, and my friends kind of knew about it, but they didn't really know that I was in a relationship. I kind of said with my friend, I don't know how this has happened over the past year. I think it's because like catfish and everything's become more popular. People like know about it now, and they know about like more about the online dating thing, and it's not really a mystery anymore. It kind of seems like a total weird thing to do when like I was doing it, and that was like a year ago, but it seemed very odd and very strange. I was kind of embarrassed to tell people, and because also their reaction would probably be that he wasn't real, and he was probably someone who sat at home all day and knitted things out of skin. How do I have this impression that I have some serious issues if I actually manage to think of something so disturbing? I am of a sane mind, I have to admit I am of a sane mind. So I'm going to try and skip past this because this is a very long drawn out story. I don't think you want to hear it. I didn't really tell people because I was kind of embarrassed about it, and because their instant reaction would be, oh my god, he's probably like some little person behind the computer screen, when clearly I knew he wasn't, because I webcammed him and things and seen him, and he had a legit Facebook account and like he had legit friends and everything, so I knew it was kind of real. Oh, I got really nailed. So my friends knew about him, and they kind of, I think it was, this is really bad if I can't remember when we met up. October. It was like August, September, when I thought, okay, I need to tell my parents about Harry, because they didn't actually know about him. Like they had no clue whatsoever about this guy. I think they kind of got hints that I did have somebody, because I was texting someone a lot of the time and things, but I didn't want to like tell them about it, because I was scared what their reaction would be. I remember going downstairs, and I'd done a lot of research on this, on how to approach your parents and say you've met someone on the internet, because that has to be the hardest thing, because you've not met this person, they've not met this person, so that's really difficult to actually go down and say I've met someone on the internet. So I had myself prepared, I was ready for this, and I just basically said I'd met someone. I think I classed him as a friend, because I think I read that if you said to your parents you're in love with this person, then they'd probably get quite concerned. Which they kind of would really, if you said you were really in love with this person. I said it was a friend and I wanted to meet him at some stage in the future. So then it was out in the open, they knew about it, and they talked to him on Skype just to make sure he was okay and he was pretty normal. Because remember, I was how old was I? I was 17. That was only like. And then spoke to my friends, my close friends. I was quite concerned about our relationship because I didn't feel it was going somewhere. And so they said you have to meet him, you have to actually meet this guy. And then I got an LDR. And then it was kind of official. I don't think we made it official on Facebook until then. We didn't want to make it official, we didn't want to say we're in a relationship because, you know, we hadn't met. And we didn't want to say it was official just yet. But then it did, and we said we're in a relationship since February 21st. 13, because he asked me on Valentine's Day and I didn't want it. That'd be perfect, having your anniversary on Valentine's Day, but no. But as for friends and people around me, I think a lot of people find the concept very strange of having your boyfriend far away from you and having to be in a relationship. I don't think they really think it's a relationship sometimes, because you're not seeing each other as often, and you see each other like once a month and things. And a lot of people say like, well, why don't you get a boy up here? And well, I don't want a boyfriend up here because I have a boyfriend and I love him, so why would I want to do that really? Because really, there's no boys up here that I would ever date. That was really mean, I'm sorry. I found someone. So friends, yeah, you actually met him now, so yeah. I think I just said that I'm in a relationship with him and they were a bit like, oh, okay, and then they met him and then they kind of got used to this concept that we are in a relationship. I think at first, if you don't meet the guy, you don't think it's a relationship, you're like, oh, she's not really in a relationship, but I am, and they grasp that concept, luckily. Yeah, so a lot of people don't actually know how I met him, that's another thing. A lot of people don't know we met online because, well, a lot of people know now, but it's a thing that sometimes people are embarrassed with, because a lot of people, you hear the things like, oh, you're desperate for going online and meeting someone. Well, it's not, because I didn't go on there to actually meet someone I loved. I just came across him somehow and then it happened, and it wasn't meant to happen, but it did. A lot of people, we say it's mutual friends, which it kind of was. That's not really a lie, because he kind of actually knew someone that I knew through the internet, so it's probably the same like internet. Yeah, that's what we say. Just not many people know that, because I do know that if I say it, that many people will judge me for it, which I'm not necessarily annoyed if they do, but I don't want them judging us or him on the fact that we met on the internet. So those are my experiences of telling people I'm in an LDR. Comment in the box below any experiences you have of telling your parents you're in an LDR or your friends, because we all can like share our experiences. Well, no, I don't know what it's called, I just call it a box. I'm new to this type of thing. Comment if you want me to do a new video, whatever. Comment, like and subscribe please, and I'll do some more of these in the future.